Hello and welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I am truly happy that you are here with all of us today in this week's episode of Be One, Be You. We are diving into listening to your source. Imagine that there's one source inside of you, and your mind, your body, your intuition, your spirit and soul each have their own very unique relationship with the source within inside of you. There is one source in the world that all peoples are connected to without exception. Well, you could ask, well, why then are things the way they are in the world? Why do I go through difficulties? Why do I create these situations in my life that sometimes can be overwhelming? We go through a process, a growth process like a plant that grows. It's your own spiritual biology. It's your own awakening to your relationship with the source of life within you. In your body, your source talks to you through, am I tired? Am I hungry? Do I need extra sleep? Do I need more sunshine? Do I need more vitamin Bs? Your body will talk to you. When you eat foods that weaken your wiring to the source within you, you're going to feel maybe cranky, fatigued, maybe heart palpitations, maybe an increase in your blood pressure. And you want to extricate yourself from splitting off. You want to end how you deny or ignore the very messages that are happening inside of yourself through your body that are saying, hey, lay off of those potato chips. Or, hey, can I have more of those fresh blueberries? I feel really energized. Your body loves being connected to what feels good. And yes, some of you might say, well, I meditate and it may not make me really feel good because then it brings up my stuff. That is absolutely something that can happen. And for most of us have been there many times when we stop avoiding or disconnecting or denying the way our body is speaking. It's telling a story. So the story that your body is speaking can be ignored or really, truly received. And your body responds to you as you receive and become friends with your own body. So what does source in your body feel like? It feels like rigidity, flexibility. It feels like resistance. It feels like surrender. Being your body, it's going to always have an opposite response because we live in a world of duality where there's polarity. There's always an opposite. When you enter the center, I call it, within yourself, and how does that happen? You go through your physical body into your emotional body, into and through your energetic body, into your mind, into your soul. The more that your mind is quieted so that you can access your own source, the quicker and the better your results. So give your body permission right now to be alive to its own ability to show up, to communicate, to give you a message. And then notice your mind. Your mind, our mind, certainly my mind, when I allow it to just butt in, it will have really outrageous thoughts that I recognize as being part of mainstream messages. I pause there because the messages are sometimes really blatant and obvious and other times really subtle. There is such a battle and fight in the world consciousness of opinions and judgments without really living in the center and being connected directly into the source, that there are millions of opinions and judgments. And that's just the way it is during these times. And that's part of these times, is to be in the center of duality. So you're not swinging in your mind, you're not letting one opinionated judgment take you over because another part of you is not connected to source. How do you interpret what I just said? Your mind is reactionary, or it's a peacemaker. Your mind can be a champion and a hero to get out of the way. First, we have to invite the mind to get out of the way so that you can grok into, really connect into the source in your body. The source going into your emotional body is the oneness. The oneness is that place within inside of yourself where there is deep stillness. It is the place where creation comes from. The emotions, the feelings that you have happen as a response to your mind and your soul being disconnected. When your mind and your soul come into a harmonious relationship, meaning give and take, working together, resonating at your frequency, your emotional state of being is calmer and more consistent. Test out everything I'm saying. Don't just take it for the words I say. Really test this stuff out. I found it works. And where I'm coming from is being an explorer, being a scientist of the soul, and exploring, engineering, taking apart how it all works. That's what I'm sharing with you. Just to make your journey a little bit more fluid, or hopefully a lot more fluid and tangible. Yeah. So your emotional source, where does that go? Your emotional source actually goes straight through the doorways of light. Because when your emotional body, the feeling responsive body, is connected to what it knows as being stable, it comes out of the delusions that your mind creates. See where I'm going with this is that everything inside of yourself is connected. So to listen to your source, that's what meditation, contemplation is, or taking a walk in the woods, or working out and focusing deep within inside yourself, or as a runner, or how you lose yourself, being out on the ocean in a sailboat, how you feel dancing and experiencing mastering your balance, how it feels to write something and be taken away through the writing. You're listening to your source, and then you are communicating and interpreting that experience, that message, and how wonderful it is to be one with your source. Your mind, when connected into source, is quiet. It's still. It feels the power within inside of yourself. And that power permeates who you are. So for a moment, where do you feel the source inside of you? When you take a breath, when you breathe into your body, where is that strength point, that connection point that can vibrate, it can feel strong, it can feel present? And then to shift your mind down into your body so that you're very present with what is. Know that the mind is reactionary, the emotions are reactionary. And so it's pretty difficult to stay steady in source. The way that you believe, your thought system, the belief systems jumping into having to have a system to take the place of being connected into source. So I want to invite you right now to take a deep breath and then visualize light entering into your tailbone. And then bring that light up inside the tailbone, the light inside your spine, and begin to bring it through into your navel. Light up the navel. And you're going to light up inside your body, not on the surface in front, but right inside of your spine, across from the physical navel, and then light up inside your solar plexus. Light yourself up. Solar plexus is right under the rib cage in the center, and it's a giant sun. It's a golden ball, a gold sphere. Now bring your mind into that source center, that source point, and be with that. You're doing great. I know you're doing great because you really want to be centered and sourced into you. I know that. I feel it. I get it. We all do. It's just taking the time like you are right now to do it. So here you are. You've ignited the light inside your navel, inside your spine, and the light inside your solar plexus. I want you to create a highway or a bridge, a circuit between those two power points in your body. And just be, and just feel, just connect in. Give yourself this space, this time, to really acclimate to being connected into the source within your physical body. And you'll recognize that you're now connected also into your energetic body, the energy, your energy in motion, and then moving through the motion into the stillness. And be in this light. Now allow the light to ignite inside your head anywhere it wants to. And go with that ignition. Pretty magical, yeah? Go with that magical opening. And then let the light opening in your head connect into your upper chest, in your heart center, and be in that connection. So now you've got 4 points, okay? You got your inside of your navel, you got inside of your heart center and your upper chest, inside your head, and then into your heart. And allow that light just to get comfortable. Let it find its own way of being. You're sitting in it, you're standing, sitting, walking in this light connection. After you make your connection with inside of you, then you invite your conscious self to be open to the connection. It's really that simple. You're asking your conscious self to be open to the light within you. And you memorize that feeling. And as you memorize the feeling, it ignites your spirit being connected into the vast, infinite, eternal you, your divine self, also known as your higher self. And that's a conversation for another time. Or you can find out more in the Evolutionary Empowerment Global Village membership, which is on my website, IanaLahi.com, IANALAHI.com. And the whole journey into being one in the source within yourself is given through many doorway portals so that you discover yourself, the power of being one in you, the power of being you. So I'd love to invite you to take a walk sometime this week, and everything that you look at, see it as being connected into Source. Every person that you see them as being connected into Source. Every animal that you see how they are connected, how it is connected into Source. When you go to eat your food, when you go to buy your food, when you go to harvest your food that you've grown in a bucket on your deck or in your kitchen or in your garden, sense, feel, perceive its connection to Source. And when you're in the grocery store, check out and see all the foods that have almost no connection, living connection to Source. It's a memory. It once had a few ingredients in it that may have been. My invitation to you is to choose really mindfully, carefully, aware with gusto, aware with enthusiasm, putting foods in your body that increase your own connection to Source within you. Come alive, be alive, and give to yourself that gift. Notice when you're speaking in any conversation. Check out if you're really making something up or saying something just to keep conversation going, or are you really connected into Source? You'll discover when it's brand new that you might be concerned that other people will reject you or have judgments or opinions about you, and I want to suggest to you to give that over to Source itself. Let yourself be connected to Source, because your Source connection is what makes you uniquely you, truthful, creative, brilliant, innovative, directive, receptive, loving, powerful, kind, compassionate, and bigger than how your mind wants to frame you to be. So come have fun with being connected. Enjoy it. Connection into your own Source being, and know that in the Living from Your Wild Heart free series that you receive When you sign up on my website and you subscribe, it's 52 weeks of really heartfelt, awesome material delivered into your inbox every Saturday morning. That's a little mini class with movement meditation and a teaching. So have fun this week. Connect into Source, feel the light in your body, and be one, be you. Sending you all of my love. Until next time, this is Ayana Lehi.